Hello everybody, welcome to the Spring by Daylight, Dead by Daylight tournament. I know a lot of people have been complaining there's a lot of nurses in the tournament, but in truth, nurses aren't going to see gameplay unless you ban her, and to ban nurse is to really take away from what a competition is. If nurse is the best there is, well, the game's just not balanced for a tournament, let's just say that. I could ban nurse, but then you're going to see hillbilly, then you'd have to ban hillbilly, and then you're going to see huntress. It's very easy to kind of rotate that certain killers are going to be used regardless. Even if I were to give add-ons to every other killer, either hillbilly or nurse will be used. Even if you take away nurse add-ons, she doesn't care, and hillbilly add-ons are relatively low quality in order to get good benefits from it. So it just overall, Dead by Daylight's not going to see much. If you really are coming to a tournament to win, you're going to pick the nurse. And if you ban the nurse, you're just going to pick the next best thing. And until you ban everything that has some actual use, such as the top 4 killers, then you'll start seeing a variety of play. But that's only because everything else just kind of sucks. So with that being said, I do apologize on that end. There is a tournament I need to give a shout out to for ADV4U. It's a European tournament. It's in English, so if you want to go check it out, watch it. It's one of the biggest tournaments there is. Not sure how it works exactly, but I do have the rules down in the description below. Their signups are about to end soon, if I'm not mistaken. March 18th is what I was told. Told them I'd give them a shout out when I got back from my wedding, and here it is. There's a lot of updates coming, along with new games to the channel. There's a new game I want to kind of show off because it's been pretty damn cool, so I thought I'd shout that out here. Then we're jumping back onto normal Dead by Daylight videos, so I'll see you all in-game. Get her done. Playing nurse on the Grim Pantry at Backwater Swamp. I swapped enough not to get that damned visual bug. Kids outside enjoying themselves, but they won't when the nurse gets out there. I think someone just took a hit. There we go. Jake running for his life. Taking that hit. He is Old Man Jake, I believe, at this time. Nurse! Oh, barely! Dead hard, saving his life, dropping a pallet to vacuum out to the other side. Jake gonna have to bait for a little longer. Injured. Oh, nurse knows where you're at, sir. Does the quick port and the correction. Takes him out. Hex Ruin down by the time first survivor's down. Going through that chest, trying to find an item that would otherwise help their team. Sometimes flashlights really do come in handy.
Yeah.
Looking at the first survivor, nurse is up. Ladies and gentlemen, Old Man Jake hanging in there. Casually working on the generators. Rank 21, really going to have to make a safe save here. We know that this killer does a great job defending their prey. Oh, but onto the Nia. Uh-oh. Nia made the play. Let's go over. Went down. A dangerous play, but it could pay off. You never know. Quick blinks over, and the hit is down. She's going to have to go up. If there's not a hook on top, she's going to have to hope that the pallet is not blocking the way. There is a hook up top there. Somebody revealing their location just directly above them. What a shame. Claudette going to take a hit. Trying to save her from the hook. Ooh, the dead hard bait. Will she make it? Oh, with as much time as she's spent swinging. Did not work out. That was a good play. Got some protection points. Got that hit points. Did what she could. Damages the generator. Moves on from life. Get sniped. Is laughing out loud, but that's not how you say out with a U. Unless it's 2 U's and a T. I don't even think that's out, that's oot. He's laughing oot loud. Nurse getting stunned, 1,000 points to the Old Man Jake. Playing the nurse for what it's worth. Trying to loop the nurse. Looping the nurse, dangerous play. Oh, Fangman getting caught trying to go for that save. 1 generator completed, 4 to go. All survivors trying to make this save. It's a bit dangerous. With the nurse being as defensive as she is, she's looking around. She knows they want the save. And as long as they don't work on generators, it really pays off for the nurse. It's probably one of the best ways. You might not have Hex Room, but you do have them just not working on the generators. They made the save, going for the double heals. Claudette getting injured, but the nurse trying to arrive, injuring 1 person, going for the Nia, who jumped out right to her death. Getting that rehook, very important. Doesn't allow them to get out and get more points. Denies 1 character completely of their points. Jake ran out. That nurse is calling, taking effect. The Fangman not far enough. Healing within a terror radius. How terrifying. Going to check up on Fangman. The locker plays on Jake, though. I thought Jake jumped out. That was very interesting. Good play of sound cues. Nia just gonna have to run. Jake trying to take the bait of the nurse. Oh! Nurse out of nowhere. Got sniped. Laugh out loud. Still, one generator completed. Nurse doing a fantastic job. Hooked at least 2 separate people. Nia dead on hook. Got caught. Gonna have to do the baits. Got stuck on the tree, but takes Nia out anyways. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. See how this plays out. Karichi down. Second blink not working. 2 generators and 1 survivor down. 3 to go. 3 generators each. Jake dead on hook. Good focus. Jake couldn't get around that corner. Took a hit. Can GBV follow that up? Followed it correctly. Double hit. And Jake is down. 3 generators left. Nurse could potentially get quite a lot done here.
Yeah.
I need Nurse to blink so I don't lose this vision. Vizzy Nurse being a possibility. That barbecue and chili, you can see that survivor on that generator. Thank you so much, Nurse. Oh god, it was so dark. So dark.
Yeah.
Going for that save once again. 2 survivors right in the area. Barbecue and chili taking effect. Fangman taking a hit. Uh-oh. Seems like he's gonna be focusing down that Jake. See from Jake's perspective, can he survive the nonsense? Oh no. Jake got caught. Here comes the blink. Dead hard pass, drop the pallet. Nurse not going for the correction blink. Instead, going to try to go around him. Dropped it, gets the stun, 1,000 points. At least Jake is not going down without a fight. He could go into the Grim Pantry to try to hide himself. It's one of the safest places to loop, even against a nurse. All the debris makes it a little hard for the nurse to... Ooh, another 1,000 points. Jake is really milking the boldness. He's going to hang in there. Everyone else working on generators. Nurse shows back up, gets the hit. Unfortunately, Jake is now dead. 2 survivors dead. 2 generators to go. How will they survive? Not working on those generators could be very costly for that Nia. Not doing anything for her team. She's not progressing the game any further. You see that Claudette head right over that log just for a brief second. Not sure if the nurse saw it like I did. Gone now. Urban immersion. Keeping the generators together, going on top of the Grim Pantry. Claudette running out on her own. Nurse following scratch marks. Dangerous plays. Checking the generator. Sees the scratch marks. Knows there's someone nearby. Where is that nearby? Are they in the locker? I bet they're in the locker. I'm calling locker. No, she definitely jumped out. Ooh, nurse on the inside. Running, leaving scratch marks. She might not have known where she was at. Basement discovered in the Grim Pantry itself. Fangman taking a hit. Is Claudette on a generator. She is 25% in. Fangman's gonna have to do a bit more plays here. Gonna have to find a way to outsmart the nurse while under there. Nurse making the correction. Corrected into the wrong direction. Likely going out and about. Could jump back down. Could be all the confusing she needs to be. Oh, nurse! Solid correction on the second blink. Mrs. Myers probably gonna get hooked in the basement now. No, nurse doesn't even pay attention to the basement area. You're trying to use that barbecue and chili, I suppose. Claudette's going to be nearby, but the barbecue and chili is going to dictate that Claudette is nearby, and therefore the nurse will understand this. So she won't see the aura. She knows Claudette's nearby and somewhere around here. So she's going to have to look around at a couple of stumps, probably in the Grim Pantry itself. There's no reason for her to not defend that hook. Oh, I saw the Claudette. See it briefly just because we know right where she's at. Doesn't matter where she's at. Claudette's going to have to leave the area and either find the hatch or do another generator, get as many points as she can. Her ally tried to go for the 4%. That's what they're doing, but Claudette, ballsy move, trying to just sneak around and go for the save. Claudette sneaking around, that heartbeat getting closer. Oh no. Able to get the save before she hits 50%. And, oh, good plays on the Feng Min, able to get away from the nurse's initial blinks. Claudette successfully baiting the nurse away from the Feng Min. Feng Min getting away for those sick heals. And down. Claudette goes right to the basement. Oh no. This could be it. This could be everything. Oh no, the nurse actually caught the Feng Min based on the noise. Poor team. Wiped by 2 generators left. Gonna have to go on the inside. I think she forgot if she knocked her downstairs or up above. There you go. Congratulations to On Fire for picking this team up. That was very good plays. Now for the Feng Min hook. Let's see if the 4% takes off for the Kiwi. No 4% for you, madam. And that will wrap this game up, leaving On Fire to be the victor. On Fire able to take some extra points from damaging generators, waiting for survivors to die out. I could go for a coffee. I can't even hear these generators, man. Hanging on there, just getting those struggle points, not wanting to lose the game. But Nurse also getting additional 100 points every break that she makes, which kind of counters what they're doing. For as much as she's left behind, if they both let go, it is likely they would not have scored enough. Each one about 500 each for all the struggle that they were just performing. Nurse getting about 500 points. A good counter strategy to what they're doing. The more Nurse can accomplish, the better. Points are everything. Just gotta get that hook, that break before, if it even started. And unfortunately it was not started. And that will wrap the game up for On Fire. Let's get these points calculated. Let's jump on to On Fire versus rank 21. Sex are running as Nurse in this game. Let's see if he can perform as well as the others did. Okay. Nurse checking around the area. Feng Min getting caught out. Seems like our first chase of the day is going forward. Oh, caught on the second blink, didn't go anywhere. On Fire. Ooh, first one down, GVB7. Nurse, taking that second double strike. Sorry, guys, I got a little bit distracted. I am busy being me, doing me things on this game of the Nurse 5 generators still up. Is Hex Ruin even a thing? Yes, it is. Claudette's face to the max. That just looks wrong with those cornflakes. But the first decisive strike against the nurse just went off. Let's see how she follows up that attack. Fangman running around the long way. Log blocking the nurse from going any further. Oh me, oh my. Trying to catch on what the opponents are doing. Uh-oh. Fangman got caught at the side, but does a stand in... Oh my goodness! Blind shot got the Fangman. Unfortunately for Fangman, down for a second time. Might go to the basement, but does not have the agitation. Might have to hook it at a slight distance. Barbecue and Chili doing its thing. Stopped. Paying attention to the location where they're at. Working on that generator. Nurse blinking around. Nurse seeing Meg go for that save. Zexer getting the double stun, not hitting anybody, but protecting that kill on the hook in the corner. Claudette getting caught right at the edge. It is the obsession, so she's also got the decisive strike. Oh, lost vision. Zexer's really gonna have to follow this up. 2 generators completed. I think Hex Ruin's down, completing that delicious generator. Meg going down. GVB still on the hook. Claudette making the run for the save. Sees the Claudette possibly to the right in the back by the boat. That's where I saw her. Not 100% sure myself. Nurse taking a look around. Will they go for the save? Nurse on the right side. Seems that Claudette got hit. Was probably healing. The unbreakable play. He's down up to 99%. Got himself up. Sprint bursts over to the hook. Nurse returning ever so slowly. Nurse coming back up. Goes for the hit. Knocks her back down. About to end her life. Puts Meg back on the ground. Likely. Oh, with a solid play. Nia taking a hit. That's 1 dead. Another down. How many points did they secure? With Nia just kind of crouching around, staying low to the ground, self-carrying on the cornflakes. Nurse not able to see where the Nia went. Nia just evasioning right around the corner. Might be able to get that save after all. Nurse coming back. Meg might be able to get off this hook. No decisive strike on Meg. But hook is close enough. Second hook of the game. 2 survivors remaining. 2 generators remaining. And only 1 person in the aura of barbecue and chili. Nia getting caught out. Nia running for her life. They're just going to have to take that fatigue. They're going to get chased around. Oh, the double blink. Successful correction into a successful hit. Is Nia going to go down? Short blink correction, dead hard, saves her life ever so briefly. Nurse checking around the area, making sure that nobody's going for that save. Went upstairs. Oh, body blocks the Nia from escaping as she went into the building and baited out. 1 survivor remaining. The decisive striker is available. Nurse going to make the play here to stop the Meg from getting away. Doing the correction, Meg right at the nurse's feet. Uh-oh. And Meg is down for a second time. Nurse going to see if she can get the nurse's calling, which she does. Oh, but the wood blocks the path. Crazy dog. Injured, but running. is going to be relatively hard. Nia still running while injured, able to get their ally up. The correction to the right, very important. She does have Dead Hard. She might be able to get away. She might lose Soft on the ground, but nobody is currently working on generators. Very important. The cattails, I believe these are called, are currently blocking the pathing for the nurse. They have not yet gotten Soft. Soft just got up. Nia's really hungry for that Nia. Oh, this could be a problem. Uh-oh. That Dead Hard, but a basic attack follows up and takes Nia down. Able to follow this up, Nurse is going to be able to continue her reign, although finding that Meg would put Meg at death's row. I think that should be her last hook. Alright, Nurse got that barbecue and chili going for her. Knows where the enemies are at. Could potentially just damage the generators, but defending her prey more than anything. 2 minutes on the hook, they have the potential to get 2 separate generators. Seems that barbecue and chili really didn't do much here. Able to start regressing some generators. It seems like she's got a good amount altogether. Both survivors are working on the furthest gen, but that might be the only gen outside of the trifecta that the nurse has here to prevent them from getting. She could damage all 3, regress them relatively well. Nobody going for the save. Nurse being very cautious here. That entity is getting hungry. Will he go for the 4%? No, Nurse. Survivors just need to start working on generators. They got the next one completed. Nurse is taking advantage of her 3-gen location along with getting a kill on one of the survivors. Not sure the survivor will sacrifice themselves to get some extra points here. 1,500 points. Nurse is coming back. Has a double blink. Meg got caught. Could go for the save. Just in time. Oh, but fakes it out. Ooh. Soft taking the hit. Not sure if she's going to make it. There is one pallet here. She's going to go for the outer window. Window. 2 pallets in this location. That's very unheard of. Tree blocking the nurse's pathing. And the hook save while the nurse has been busy. And unfortunately, Meg went the other way. Far, far away from the trifecta that the nurse has here. Nobody near the generator. This might be the drop. Uh-oh. Claudette getting caught out. Running for her life. Not sure where the Claudette went. She definitely looped back around. Self-care is a very vital thing. Very rough map. Nurse is trying to keep up with the direction of Claudette. Oh, that is the first hit. 1 generator left. Can they do it? If Nurse catches the Claudette here, Claudette could be in a lot of trouble. Uh-oh. Did someone else get caught? Did the Meg get caught while working on a generator? Oh, it seems like she might have gone down. Goes for the hit. Successful. Meg might be dead on hook. Stopping the generator might be a priority. I'm not sure why she keeps coming to this location. Both these generators have hardly been touched. Going for that slug. Focusing more on the generator locations. Didn't blink very far. Goes for the correction. Does not get the hit. Not close enough. Self-care to the left. Knows that their ally is not getting up. Oh no. Grim Pantry playing its evil game. Not letting the nurse blink very far. Their allies already all escaped. Nurse got too confused. Tried to make a play that did not work out for them. Seems like he's lost everybody. Trying to cut them off. He's got to keep track of the person on the ground. Found the Nia. Exchanged a hit. 1,000 points for 250 and a blink. But will she get the kill under the ground? Ooh, didn't go for the correction, but the Dead Hard was there and wasted anyways. 2 injured people. 1 fully healed. Aw, Megan got caught crawling away. Alright, if she makes this play happen, she can at least buy herself a little more time. Alright, barbecue and chili taking effect, revealing someone healing at a great distance. Doesn't seem like Meg was dead on hook. Got a relatively early save. Trying to figure out where the nearby ally's at. Let's find out. One's healing at the distance, the one we saw in the barbecue and chili. Well, the other one's just working on a generator. Uh-oh. This could be bad for the nurse. No Ed to follow up at the end game. Nobody seems to be running the end game perk for now. Sex are really playing the defensive game. They got about 1 minute to make this work. The generator is powered. If anyone gets out, this team could be at a heavy disadvantage without that extra 10,000 blood points. Going to make sure he secures a second kill for at least half of the 20,000 total blood points. But will they get the doors and will they run out? One door, more than halfway open, 75%. Nurse will not be able to make it. And the game is done. Camping is an effective strategy, but when nobody's going for the save, barbecue and chili can be played against. When you know they're running it, you can stay close, then walk away to go work on generators while they sit there and play defensively, and that might not always work out to their benefit. So let's go ahead and tally up the points.